Anime Recap: Bullied Boy Got a Cheat Skill in Another World and Became Overpowered Part 2. A girl, who had previously been saved by Tenjo from the thugs, steps out of the car and greets him. Since he seemed to be a fat guy, the girl wonders if he is the real one or not, but then realizes that he has slimmed down. When asked how she knew him, she says that she wanted to thank him for his kindness and saving her from the rascals, so she did some research about him. She then asks Tenjo if he would like to enroll in Osei Academy, revealing that she is a member of the student council and the daughter of the chairman of the academy. Shocked at her offer, Tenjo states that the academy is at a super elite level where only geniuses and natural-born talents are enrolled, so how can she offer such a place to people like him? The girl then tells him that her father wanted to thank him for saving his daughter, and as a gesture of gratitude, he wanted to enroll him in his academy. Suddenly, his brother and sister then ask the girl to enroll them in the academy instead of Tenjo, since they are far better than Tenjo and even great at both academics and sports. The girl, whose name was Hojo Kaori, declined their request, stating that Tenjo was her savior and she would not allow the people in the AniCapped who insulted him. Wondering what she is talking about, Hojo tells them that she also investigated on their behavior towards Tenjo on a daily basis. After that, she responds to Tenjo's earlier remarks, saying that in Osei Academy, they put more emphasis on personality than academics, since he is a good guy, so there will be no problem for him to enroll there. Hearing this, Tenjo starts thinking about this sudden turn of events and wonders what he should do, but Hojo grabs his arm and takes him to his car, leaving his friends and sibling frustrated. Arriving at school, Tenjo thinks about the words when someone told him that Osei Academy is a famous school where many students excel in various fields, and if anyone manages to get there, their future will be secured and they will have no worries in life. But he realizes that he was born in a world where everyone treated him like garbage, including his parents and siblings, so he doesn't have a chance to get into this amazing academy. They then entered the chairman's office and were greeted by Chairman Tsukasa Hojo himself, who graciously thanked Tenjo for saving her daughter's life. Seeing this, Hojo further tells her father that when everyone turned a blind eye on her, it was Tenjo who took action and saved her. Tsukasa, Hojo's father, says that it takes a lot of courage to save others while putting their lives on the line, and tells Tenjo to be proud of his actions, revealing that his school places the most emphasis on the excellence of human characters. After that, he asked Tenjo to attend his school, assuring him that he would take care of his tuition fees since he had saved her life. Tenjo, who was bullied all his life, says that a guy like him doesn't deserve a place like this and thanks them for this offer. Understanding his situation, Tsukasa asks him to try out a school for a day and assigns him to work with Miss Sawada, who is a renowned scientist and the head of the science class. After greeting with each other, she takes Tenjo to her class and introduces him to everyone. As the class gets quiet for a moment, Tenjo realizes that he's facing the same situation as the one in his school, but to his surprise, everyone was stunned to see how handsome he is. Miss Sawada then tells everyone to be normal as they are making him nervous and asks Tenjo to take a seat at the very back by the window. As she starts teaching the students, she asks the girl next to him to show him her book, and to Tenjo's shock, she happily complies. After the class, everyone gathers around him, asking him about various stuff, including his current high school, his club, and a girlfriend. As he feels shy about this, a guy named Ryo approaches him and apologizes to him for their classmates' behavior, stating that they are just interested in him. After he formally introduces himself, he takes him to the cafeteria, where he is stunned to see that everything around here is free. He also introduces him to his friend Shingo, who is also in the same class as him. As they eat together, Tenjo realizes that everyone is still looking at him, thinking that it must be because of his uniform since he is from a different high school, but Ryo corrects him, saying that he's got a great look that is catching the eyeballs of others. Suddenly, Shingo shows him his gaming console, and when asked if he's allowed to bring it to school, Shingo tells him that there are no restrictions in school and everyone is allowed to play after the class. Amazed at this and the freedom in the school, Tenjo visits Tsukasa Hojo's office and tells him everything about the people he encountered that day, stating that they all treated him as an equal, as a human being. Hearing this, Chairman asks Tenjo about his decision, and when he hesitates to answer, Chairman tells him that he is worthy of attending this school and that his worth is up to him to decide. Hearing these encouraging words, Tenjo bows his head before him and tells him that if they don't mind having someone like him in the academy, then he will definitely study here. After that, he meets Hojo, who was curiously waiting for him at the door and was relieved after hearing that Tenjo will attend this school. She takes him to the stores area, where many of the students stop by after school. When asked if she comes to this place with his friends, Hojo tells him that he never had a chance to visit this place as many people were hesitant to be with her because of her status and her father's work, but she really wanted to come here with Tenjo. Blushing at this, Tenjo suddenly changes the topic and asks Hojo to buy some sweet crepe. As they sit with each other and begin to eat, Tenjo feels hesitant and thinks that if he eats so much sweets, he might go back to his original fate shape. Since he used to be a fat guy before going to another world, he asks Hojo how she recognized him. She tells him that she recognized him because of his eyes. He might have slimmed down a lot, but his straight and kind eyes haven't changed yet. Blushed at this, Tenjo asks Hojo not to say something like this to him as he is shy at this. But to his surprise, Hojo tells him not to call her by her family name, which is Hojo, but by her first name, Kaori. As he does so, she gives him her sweet crepe in excitement and asks him to have a bit. And when he does so, she feels embarrassed and starts apologizing to him. Seeing this, Tenjo asks her to have a bit of his own sweet crepe as this will make the score even. After his trial admission to Osei Academy, he decided to head back to the other world since he might be very busy after completing the official admission process. As he steps into the other world, he meets another chocolate monster and destroys it with his spear. After absorbing the magic items, he sees that his level has also increased and went up to 235, but he realizes that his level is very low and that there are some strong monsters outside his house, so in order to become stronger, he decides to head outside of his house. As he steps out, he hears a man scream and decides to head there, but upon reaching it, he sees that the man is already dead and is killed by the Goblin General, who has a level of 200. Realizing that he is in a dangerous situation, he decides to head back to his house, but he suddenly sees a girl behind the Goblin General. Not wanting to leave her in this situation, he attacks the Goblin General and heavily injures him. Before he can tend to her wounds, the Goblin General attacks him from behind, but due to the girl's warning, he dodges it in time. Realizing that he has no choice but to kill him, he takes out his magic arrow from the status and attacks him with it, and then cuts him in half with his sword attack. After that, he went to tend her wounds, but the girl went unconscious before he could do anything. Suddenly, Tenjo hears some men approaching, so he makes himself invisible with the help of magic item. The men turn out to be the guards of the girl, and after finding out that she is still alive, they call her by her real name, Lady Lexia, and so part 2 of the anime ends with it. Comment for part 3, don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends. Also, subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell, so you never miss out on another video. Until next time, take care.